Hey Jungkook fans, what if one of the happiest and most unexpected Jungkook moments wasn't on stage, but hidden inside a simple candid clip that has fans completely obsessed? Today we're diving into the adorable dance moment that made everyone believe Jungkook couldn't hide his happiness, and trust me, the deeper you look into this viral moment, the more emotional, playful, and unforgettable it becomes, because what happened behind Jungkook may reveal a side of him fans can't stop talking about. There was something unexpectedly heartwarming about this moment with Jungkook, something so simple, yet so unforgettable, that fans immediately couldn't stop talking about it. It wasn't a stage performance, it wasn't a scheduled appearance, and it wasn't one of those polished celebrity moments designed for cameras. It felt spontaneous, real, almost like we were witnessing a side of Jungkook that slips through only in rare candid moments. As he moved through the street with a calm, relaxed energy, there was an ease in his presence that instantly stood out. Dressed casually, almost blending into the everyday surroundings, he looked completely unguarded. And then, something happened in the background that changed the whole atmosphere. A playful little dance began behind him, unexpected, silly, almost chaotic in the best way possible, and suddenly what looked like an ordinary walk turned into one of the cutest moments fans have seen in a long time. What made the clip so captivating wasn't just the dancing itself, it was Jungkook's energy during it all. There was a lightness around him, a happiness that seemed impossible to hide. Even in a fleeting moment, fans noticed it immediately. His body language felt relaxed, his vibe almost glowing. It was the kind of happiness people recognize before it's even spoken. And that's exactly why this moment exploded among fans. Because when people love Jungkook, they pay attention to the smallest details: a glance, a smile hidden under a mask, a tiny reaction others might miss. And here, many believed they were seeing something precious. Jungkook genuinely enjoying himself in a completely natural setting. There's something special about seeing an artist known for intense performances and global superstardom just laugh with the energy around him. No spotlight, no choreography, no stage effects, just pure atmosphere, and a playful little dance turning into a viral fan favorite. Some fans even called it one of those healing moments, the kind that doesn't need words to make people smile. Because somehow, the randomness of it all made it even sweeter. The dancing in the background wasn't grand or perfect, and maybe that was the point. It felt human, fun, unfiltered, and somehow that made Jungkook seem even more radiant. Many noticed how comfortable he looked, almost like someone completely at peace in the moment. That stood out to fans because over the years, they've seen every side of him: the perfectionist performer, the intense artist, the playful golden Maknae. But moments where happiness seems this effortless, those hit differently. It also sparked conversations about how much Jungkook seems to thrive in spontaneous, humorous situations. Fans have seen it before: his playful reactions, his sudden laughter, his love for chaotic little moments, and this felt like another glimpse into that side of him. A reminder that behind the global icon is someone who genuinely lights up around fun energy. And maybe that's why the clip feels bigger than just a cute viral moment. Because for fans, it wasn't really about someone dancing in the background. It was about seeing Jungkook in a moment that felt free. There was no performance to deliver, no expectation to meet, just a brief second where happiness seemed to appear naturally. And somehow, those few seconds carried more emotional impact than many carefully planned appearances. Some viewers even pointed out how rare it is for such tiny candid moments to reveal so much personality. But this one did. It showed warmth. It showed comfort. It showed that unmistakable Jungkook charm that makes even ordinary moments feel cinematic. And then there's the contrast that made it even more iconic. Jungkook walking with calm, almost effortless cool, while behind him, this playful burst of dancing unfolds like a scene from a movie. It felt almost too perfect. No wonder fans became obsessed. Because the clip carries that magical unpredictability fans live for, when something unscripted ends up revealing more than scripted content ever could. And the more people watched it, the more details they noticed. The relaxed pacing, the playful background energy, the way the whole moment somehow looked like happiness caught in motion. Even without dramatic reactions or obvious gestures, fans felt they could sense Jungkook's mood, and many were convinced he looked genuinely delighted. That idea alone fueled endless excitement. Was he amused? Was he trying not to react? Was he secretly enjoying every second? Those little questions made the clip even more addictive to watch. Because mystery mixed with cuteness always creates the perfect fan moment. And perhaps what makes this so memorable is how ordinary it should have been. It was just walking, just a playful dance, just a few seconds. And yet, it became something fans can't stop replaying. That says everything. Because only certain artists can turn casual passing moments into something people emotionally attach themselves to. And Jungkook does that constantly. He has this rare ability to make even silence feel expressive, to make even simple moments feel meaningful. This clip proves it again, not through a performance, not through a headline, but through happiness that seemed impossible to hide. And maybe that's why fans keep returning to this moment, because in a world where celebrity images often feel curated, this felt beautifully accidental, raw, cute, unexpected, and somehow unforgettable. And what makes this moment even more fascinating is how it reflects something fans have quietly talked about for years, that Jungkook has a way of absorbing the energy around him. When the atmosphere is playful, he becomes playful. When people around him are laughing, he seems to naturally melt into that joy. And in this clip, many felt they were watching exactly that happen in real time. There was almost a contagious happiness in the scene. The kind of happiness that doesn't need a big smile or dramatic reaction to be obvious. It's in the way someone carries themselves, the softness of their movements, the relaxed rhythm in how they walk. And fans noticed all of it. Some even said this felt like one of those rare golden Manny moments that reminds everyone why Jungkook has always been loved, not just for talent, but for this magnetic warmth that seems to show up when you least expect it. And maybe that's what made the background dance feel bigger than a funny detail. It became part of a story. A tiny spontaneous scene that somehow captured joy, friendship, and a carefree energy fans are always hoping to see more of. There's also something cinematic about the contrast of it all. Jungkook moving forward with effortless calm, chaos dancing behind him, and somehow both energies blending into one unforgettable visual. It almost feels symbolic, like seriousness and playfulness existing together, which, in many ways, mirrors Jungkook himself. An artist who can be intense and disciplined one moment, then unexpectedly goofy and adorable the next. That duality has always fascinated fans. And this moment seemed to capture it without even trying. Some viewers even compared it to scenes from behind-the-scenes documentaries, those blink and you miss it moments that end up becoming fan favorites because they feel untouched and genuine. That's exactly the energy this carried. Nothing forced, nothing staged, just life unfolding, and Jungkook right in the middle of it. And maybe that's why people keep replaying the clip over and over. Not because something huge happens, but because something honest happens. And honest moments stay with people. They linger. They become memories. They become the clips fans revisit years later saying, "Remember this?" That's how iconic candid moments begin. Quietly, unexpectedly, then suddenly everyone is talking about them. And there's another reason this resonated so much. Fans have watched Jungkook grow through so many eras, from youthful chaos to global superstar, and moments like this feel like little reminders that his natural charm has never changed. That playful spark is still there. That easy joy is still there. And seeing it show up in such a random moment feels strangely emotional. Because it doesn't just feel cute. It feels reassuring. Like a reminder of the person fans have always adored. And maybe that's why this wasn't just another viral clip. It became a comfort moment. A happiness moment. A Jungkook moment. The kind that seems small at first, but somehow leaves a huge impression. And honestly, those are often the moments fans treasure the most. What did you think about this precious Jungkook moment? Did you also feel like his happiness was impossible to hide? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, because I'd love to hear what you noticed in this unforgettable clip. If you enjoyed this video and want more exclusive Jungkook stories, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Jungkook Fans, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next update. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.